Good morning. Good morning, one and all. Today it is my third period, but I will start the chapter from today onwards. Initially, I will start very slowly so that all will follow. Your first chapter is sets. I've already given the related things, initial facts. Today, again, I will repeat the concept. After repeating the concept, then I will proceed to other bridge chapters. Bridge chapter means the chapters taught in standard 9 and 10 and required for standard 11. I will repeat that. So far as your syllabus is concerned, we'll use NCERT syllabus. There are two recommended books. One is your textbook, NCERT textbook, and NCERT exemplar book. NCERT exemplar book. Now we'll start NCERT textbook. NCERT textbook. The first chapter is sets. What do you mean by sets? We all are acquainted with that word sets. Set of geometrical instruments, set of natural numbers, set of utensils, set of homemade materials for drawing room, set of real numbers, set of imaginary numbers, set of complex numbers, set of integers. You all are acquainted with different sets. So far as its definition is concerned, the collection of well-defined objects is called sets. Set means a collection of well-defined objects. That well-defined meaning is a very large meaning. Actually, set has no definition. Set has no definition. But we are defining here only for working purposes to solve the problem. We are confined to that, but actually it has no definition. But if it will come, what do you mean by set or what is set? What is the definition of set? Very precisely we are saying the collection of well-defined objects. Set is nothing but a collection of elements. Now we are describing set in two different ways. How can we write sets? To write sets, we are using two methods. One is a roster, another one is set builder. Roster form and set builder form. That roster form may be written as listing form, where all the elements are listed in the set with the curly bracket. Only bracket used for sets is curly bracket. Now I will focus this to the board. I will discuss on the board. In between, I will ask you whether the board is visible or not. Just I will focus it during changing the position of the laptop. You may not see. Wait, have patience. Just I am focusing this to the board. I will start writing on the board. And after 5 minutes of writing, just you communicate me through your live chat whether I am audible or not and the board is visible or not. After writing for 5 minutes, then you will tell me. You will write. Initially, some problems may arise due to internet problem. Sometimes sound may be buffering, visibility may be less, but have patience from the beginning to the end. Try to listen. I will repeat the concept again and again so that you can follow it. Before changing, before focusing, I welcome you all, many newcomers are attached here. From my side, from my school side, I welcome you all, a hearty welcome to you all to DABPPL. DABPPL is an organization which have national reputation. As you are member of this, I welcome once again to this noble institution. And so far as the institution is concerned, the teachers concerned, all our senior teachers are teaching in the plus two section. I expect you all will continue here with full interest and full concentration so that you all will get best result at the end. Once again, I welcome you all. Names are visible here. I will call your names by name also. I will tell. Now let me chance to start the chapter. Proceed to the board. Whether board is visible or not visible, I will check first. Now I will check whether the board is visible or board is not visible. That part I will check it. Sometimes it may be here. The chapter is sets. This is your chapter sets. Sometimes it may fluctuate or buffering sound may occur, but have patience. Clarity will come. Newly we are using this. It is your sets. Suppose we are writing n. N means all the natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called elements of the sets. Elements of the set. N is name of the set. Normally, we are using capital letters for naming the sets. This set is written with the elements. We are listing the elements. As it contains infinite numbers of elements, we cannot write all the elements. In the symbolic form, we are writing and so on. These three dots stand for and so on. You know this thing. If you write this thing in this way, x such that x such that x is a natural number. X such that x is a natural number. Okay. The first way of writing is called roster form. In this roster form, we are listing the elements. Elements are written. Here we are using the formula x such that what is x? You have to define that x. X is a natural number. You may write x is a counting number. In that way, we'll write this is your roster form and this is your set builder form. Another set, suppose I'm writing here set A, the set of some alphabets. Here I'm writing A, E, I, O, U. You all know this. These are vowels in English alphabet. Vowels A, E, I, O. The way I have written here, it is your roster form or listing form. We are listing all the elements. There are 5 elements A, E, I, O, U. These are the 5 vowels. If you write the same set in this way, X such that X is a X is a vowel. X is a vowel. Throughout the chapter or everywhere, use this curly bracket to represent a set. Don't use any other brackets. Only curly bracket is required to represent the set. Next, another set I'm writing B, that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. After writing each element, I'm putting here comma, comma. There will be no comma after last element. After last element, there should not be any comma. Don't write and. Don't write and. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These are elements of set B. Now you think, how can I write in set builder form? It is written in roster form. How can I write in set builder form? For set builder form, this is your format. Your format is first x such that x is a multiple of 5. X is a multiple of 5, and you can write less than 31. Is it multiples of 5 and less than 31? In different ways, you can express another way. You see now, I can write the same set in another way. Here I have written x such that x is a multiple of 5 and less than 31. Another way I am writing, you see, set builder form x such that x equal to 5n. X is defined in this way. X equal to 5n. What is n? You can write n belongs to capital N. What does it mean? What does it mean? Small n stand for the element or the natural number. Capital N is the name of the set. Normally we are writing capital N here for set of natural numbers. Small n belongs to capital N means this n is a natural number. When n is 1, answer is 5. When n is 2, answer is 10. When n is 3, our answer is 15. In that we are writing, as restriction is there up to 30, we should write x is less than or equal to 30 also you can write. This is another way to write the set in set builder form. Here I am using sentence. Here I am expressing algebraically. I think the second way is easy to write in algebraic form. Try to use more algebraic thing as it is mathematics. Now I will write 2 or 3 sets. You have to write in in set builder form. I will give the question in roster form. You have to write in set builder form. Now you start. Here I am writing some elements. You have to write the corresponding sets in set builder form. Question for you. See, it is written as 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and so on. D is another set. This set is written in this way: 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5, and so on. Another set E. Here I have written 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. I have given you 3 sets: set C, set D and set E. Instruction is to write the following sets in set builder form. I means by maintaining this format, X such that X equal to something. Explain and write it in your copy and simply tell me which question is required to discuss. Try all the three problems. C, D and E, three sets are given. You write in set builder form. Quick, not required to write answer on the live chat. Simply write whether you are able to do or not. Let me check how many are present now. After completion, after completing these three problems, whether it is visible or not visible, all the three sets, sheet, set C, set D and set E. C is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. D is 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5 and so on. Set E 3, 6, 9, 12 and so on. Write these three sets in set builder form. Now I'm arranging the remaining portion so that I'll discuss one by one. It is better to use more and more algebraic facts. Algebraic facts are better than the sentences. By using sentences also you can solve, but here to do. Then I'll proceed to your book exercise 1.1. Last time I've already discussed. Again I'll repeat exercise 1.1. Now check. First I will start from E. I will start from E. This set E. You should write X such that, starting with curly bracket, X such that X is a multiple of 3. That you can write X equal to 3n. You can write X such that X is a multiple of 3. That is correct. X such that X is a multiple of 3. That is correct. See the another way. X such that X equal to 3n. N belongs to capital N. There is no restriction. It contains infinitely many elements. X such that X equal to 3n. N belongs to N. This is the roster form. Those are writing X such that X is a multiple of 3. That is also correct. X is a multiple of 3 is also correct. Now I will proceed to D. D. When I'm writing, you write immediately. Give emphasis to audio also. Sometimes visibility may be less. You may see it and follow the audio and write immediately. I'm giving sufficient time to write. So write when I'm writing on the board. Proceed to set D. Set D, it is 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5 and so on. You can write X such that X equal to N by N plus 1. You see, if you take N, it is N plus 1. N plus 2, 3. If N is 3, you will get this. Then it is, what is N? N belongs to N. N is any natural number. X such that X equal to N by N plus 1. N belongs to N. It is one of your book example. This set D is from your book. Now I'll proceed to C. After writing D, I will proceed to set C. Set C 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. You can write x such that x equal to 2 to the power n. This is important. Powers of 2, it is 2, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5, and so on. Hence, we conclude here that x is such that x equal to 2 to the power n, n belongs to capital N. In this way, you can represent this set. Now, next question. Here I am writing some sets. You have to write in set in roster form. I will give in set builder form. You have to write in roster form, or you have to list the elements. First I am writing F. F is a set given in this way. X such that x equal to 3 to the power n, n belongs to n. G is another set. X such that x equal to here 2n plus 3. Here n belongs to capital N. H, x such that x square equal to 1. Here I, another set. X such that x equal to 2x square, 2n square plus 1, n belongs to n, and n is less than equal to 5. These are the sets given to you. First set. Now see whether the sets are visible or not. Again I am reading so that there will be no confusion. F, G, H, I. These 4 sets are given in set builder form. Your instruction for the question is write these sets in roster form. Write these sets in roster form. You write first, then I will discuss one by one. F, G, H, I, these are the given sets. Question for you. You should write on a copy. After completion in live chat, just write completed, or simply you can write it done, finish. Anyway, you should communicate me. I will see from your live chat. Live chat is available here. Many new students are here. Very good. I expect more and more students should participate. Answer not required. Just you are writing answer. You may or may not write answer. Simply write whether you have completed or not completed. Here, name of the set you can mention. I will repeat. I will discuss. First, you should complete all the answers. Then I will do here, and you will compare. How can I write the answer? Yes, many of you have written the answers. It is very difficult to type. So simply write which number required to discuss, but I will discuss now all the questions. So now Many of you are very fast. Good, very good. So now, first, I'm discussing first if this set, if we put n equal to 1, our first answer is coming 3 to the power 1, so it is 3. If we put second element is a 2, 3 square is a 9. Then 3 cube, it is 27. If like next element is 4, 3 to the power 4, it is 81, and so on. And so on. You can write minimum 3 terms. In the beginning, you can write minimum 3, and if finite number of elements, you can write the last one. If number of elements are infinite, you can write and so on. 3, 9, 27, and so on. This is the answer of F. Then second set is G. Second set is G. Simply put the values of n, you will get the set. Here, G is the set X such that X equal to 2n plus 3. Put n equal to 1, n is a natural number. So putting 1 here, you will get 2 into 1, 2, 2 plus 3, it is 5. First element is 5. Putting 2 here, 2 into 2, it is 4 plus 3, 7. Is it? Then plus, putting 3 here, you will get 6 plus 3, 9, and so on. If I will write this set 5, 7, 9, and so on, can you conclude what is its answer in set builder form? This is the set builder form. When I'm giving this one, it is easy to write this one. But if this one is given, how can you write this one? That is your talent. That is your brain power. How can you investigate the formats? What is the rule? What is the clue? How can we express? That is important for writing in set builder form. Proceed to next set, that is H. Here H. Next set is H. For H, I want to solve the equation. For H, I have to solve the given equation. X such that it is given X such that X square equal to 1. Here I am solving. X square equal to 1. This implies X equal to plus minus 1. So the set has exactly two elements. One is minus 1, another one is 1. So this is our answer. H is the set such that x square equal to 1. X equal to x such that x square equal to 1. So the answer is a minus 1 and a 1. Then I. Next is I. Putting n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3, and n equal to 4. So n equal to 4 and n equal to 5. You'll get all the 5 elements of the set. Here, for I, putting n equal to 1 here first, 1 here. Your answer is 2 into 1 square plus 1, it is 3. Next element, put 2 here. 2 square is 4. 4 into 2, it is 8. 8 plus 1, it is 9. Sorry. Next element, put 3 here. 3 square is 9. 9 into 2, 18. 18 plus 1, it is 19. And so on. How many? Up to 5. So it is better to write a remaining 2 elements. Put 4 here. 4 square 16. 16 into 2, 32 plus 1, it is 33. Then put 5. 5 square 25 into 2, 50. 50 plus 1, it is 51. This is your way how to calculate and writing the answers. Here, I've written all these four sets in roster form or by listing method, listing all the elements. Here, people consider this set 3 belongs to I. This is the symbol for belongs to or is an element of. 3 is an element of I. I is the name of the set here. 9 belongs to I. 10 does not belong to I. Why? This is the symbol for does not belong to. This is your belong to. This is your does not belong to. 33 belongs to. If I write 30, 30 does not belong to I. So belongs to and does not belong to is an element, is not an element. That way we are using these two symbols, belongs to and it does not belong to. This is your belongs to symbol and it is your does not belong to. Belongs to and does not belong to. Not an element of. Is an element of, it is not an element of. Suppose if you consider H 0 does not belong to H, -1 belongs to H, 2 does not belong to H, does not belong to H. That way it express belongs to and does not belong to. Now I'll proceed to exercise 1.1. You all see exercise 1.1. Those have already completed exercise 1.1. If any doubt, now you write on your live chat. I will check it and do accordingly. I'll discuss accordingly. Then in general, I'll discuss some problems. You all proceed to your book, NCERT book, page number 4 and page number 5. Page number 4 and page number 5. Last period, I have already discussed some problems. Now you tell your doubts from this exercise. Exercise 1.1. Page 4 and 5 of your NCERT book, textbook. Simply you tell. If any doubt, you tell. Otherwise, you don't write. I will write some problems. I'll discuss some problems from my side. If doubt, you must mention. Communicate me. In question number 1, which of the following are sets? Justify your answer. Here, the collection of all the months of a year beginning with the letter J. Can you collect all the elements without any confusion? Yes, the months started with J. You can write the months like January, the months like June, July. These are starting with J. It's definite. I mean, the elements are well defined. So you can write easily. So it is a set. I am giving one example here. The good students of standard 11. It is not a set. Look at me. I'm discussing now. Look at me. I'm discussing here. The good students of standard 11, it is not a set. Why? What is the reason behind it? Because that a good is not a rating scale. A student is good in studies, not good in sports. A student is excellent in studies, very poor in sports activities. A student is excellent in singing song, but poor in studies. So we cannot say who is good and who is not good or bad of the in the class. So that word good is not well defined so far as the math is concerned. So far as the set is concerned, the word good is not well defined. The books written by any author you can take, that is a set. If you write the interesting book written by Kalidas, suppose the interesting books written by Kalidas, that word interesting is not well defined. Why? A book is interesting for me may not be interesting for you. The those books are interesting for you may not be interesting for me. So that word interesting books written by Kalidas is not a set, but the collection of all the books written by Kalidas is a set. All the books written by Kalidas. Kalidas, the well-known author of India. So the term, the tragedy written by Shakespeare, the tragedy written by Shakespeare. Actually, if it is specified, these books are tragedy books. If specified, then that is a set. If it is not specified whether it is a comedy book, it is comedy or it is tragedy, you cannot say it is set. So set means well-defined collection of objects. If the object is defined, in some cases, if collection is well defined, then that is a set. Otherwise, that is not a set. Here, in question number 1, you see, it is written question number 1, sixth bit. A collection of novels written by the writer Munshi Premchand. Yes, it is a set. Here, we are writing all the collection. Next, the collection of all even integers. The collection of all even integers. Yes, it is a set. Now, I want to see your live chat, what you have written. Some names are visible. Rasri, Aman, it is Shreyas, I think, Shreyas, Das, Sunayana, Tadipta, it is Titli Mandal. Next, Niyati Priyadasini, Subhra, your name, Malar Mamta, Pujarini, Manoj Kumarat. Okay. It is Subhasri. Again, Shreyas Dipti Madam Son, Shreyas. Pujarani, you have written. Prachi. Prachi, listen, not defined term, for which you have written. Not defined term means that I will discuss. Yes, set or not a set. Okay. Here, Nirbhay Kumar Swain, Devadatta Mohanty, then at Cham, Tejas Das, Swagatika Swain, Jasmine, Subhankari Giri, Prachi Priyadarshini. Okay, you all are listening to me. Be attentive. Actually, here number showing 29, but I am telling one thing. In standard 12, the number of viewer is 81 during class. Our strength is 36. When I'm checking the attendance, only 22 are present, but the number of participants is 81. As I am making it public. Public means anywhere in world people can see the live chat now. Those are interested, they are listening to me, they are with me, not only in our school, but I am preparing this thing special for my children, my students. It is public, anyone can see, no problem. But now, so far as the data is concerned, 29 present at this moment. So far as my laptop screen is saying, the number of students present, registered students is 29. Okay, now I'll proceed back to questions. Subhasmita, you are also present. Very good. Subhasmita, you all, now I'm focusing to the board again. See now, some questions here. Collection of questions in this chapter. You can collect. It is said collection of most dangerous animals of the world. A collection of most dangerous animals of the world. That word dangerous is not well defined. Which animal is taken as dangerous, which is not dangerous? We have to specify in which criteria it is dangerous. So that word dangerous is not well defined so far as the math is concerned. Set is concerned. Mathematically, we can say it is not a set. Now see question number 2. In question number 2, a set is given A. The elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insert the appropriate symbol belongs to and does not belong to in the blank spaces. You have to use belongs to and does not belong to. These are the two symbols. Is an element of, it is not an element of. Here, first bit. First bit. 5. Is 5 present here? Yes, 5 is an element. So 5 belongs to A. This is the symbol. Here is your answer. 5 belongs to A. This is the symbol. Second bit. 8. You check. Is 8 present here? No. 8 is not an element. 8 does not belong to the set A. So you should write 8 does not belong to A. Belong to, does not belong to. Third bit. The third bit is 0. Is 0 present here? No. 0 is not an element. 0 is not in set A. Hence, we should write 0 does not belong to A. In this way, you can answer the remaining bits of question number 2. In question number 3, write the following sets in roster form. Now you do question number 3. Question for you. Question number 3. You tell which bit is equal to discuss. There are 6 bits. There are 6 bits. Work out now all the 6 bits and tell me which bit is required to discuss. If required, tell me. Question number 3, 4, 5 and 6. Almost all the problems are related to this description of set. How can you describe the set? Work out now. 3, all the bits as short as possible you write. If confusion, you just tell question number 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of these, which question is required to discuss? I will discuss 6. I will discuss 6. You see first 3, then 4, then 5. Quick. Now tell me, when I'm teaching, I'm audible or not, voice is clear or not, and the board is visible or not visible. You see, and tell me whether the board is visible or not. Sometimes when I'm writing, the moment I'm writing, it may not visible. I'm giving scope to see it. Yes, many of you are writing audible and visible. Okay, I want to know so that I can modify my teaching. I can check and increase the volume of my sound if required. I think it is audible. Most of you are writing yes, sir. It is visible and audible. Ambika, you are present very good. Rajashree, Aman, Ambika, Satyajit, Sunena, Himanshu, acha Jigyansa, you okay. Then Shreyas, very good. Board is visible and audible also. Voice is audible. Okay. Abhishek, very good. Welcome. Narsimha Rao, very good. Welcome. Welcome to this group and to the school. I expect you will do well. Sanjit Sau, okay. You are new. Welcome to my department, to my school, dear public school people. Many of you जिज्ञासा, प्रदीप्त कुमार साहू, प्रदीप्त साहू, नियति, अच्छा ओके, शुभ्रा, हिमांशु मीन्स जिज्ञासा, आदित्य कुमार एस, तेजस, कौशिक, ओम शुभम, ओम शुभम, वेलकम, सलोनी, वेलकम, आदित्य, वेलकम, शुभंकरी, वेलकम, अत्रिशी मीन्स श्लोको, आई थिंक श्लोको, ममता, स्माइली, देवदत्त, yes, very good. Now it's already 45 minutes completed in my teaching. I will take only 5 minutes more. Only 5 minutes more. In that 5 minutes, I will tell the remaining problems. Only first bit or first 1 2 bits. I think you all have completed. No one is writing the doubts. Okay. Next period, I will see your doubts and I'll proceed. Now, in the last 5 minutes, I want to tell two more things, two more sets. Next concept, I am proceeding to the next concept. I will give sufficient scope to do the problems today. You have to work out all the problems of this exercise 1.1. Again, you can ask me doubt in my next period. In next my period, you must tell me your doubts through this live chat or through WhatsApp. In WhatsApp group also, you can tell your doubts. I will discuss here. Next set is empty set. You see at the last part of this page 5 is written the empty set. What does it mean? Empty set means the set containing no element. The set with no element. The other names void sets, null sets, the other name of empty sets. X such that x square is minus 1. X such that x square equal to minus 1 and x is a natural number. It is an empty set. Why? There is no natural number whose square is minus 1. X such that x is not equal to x. Is there any number which number is not equal to itself? There is no such number. X such that x is not equal to x. These are examples of your empty set or null set. Here I am writing what is your empty set. The set containing no element. The set containing no element. X such that x square equal to minus 1 and x belongs to n. There is no real number whose square is minus 1. Forget about natural numbers. So in this case, it has no elements. If you write this set in our roster form, your answer is only bracket with no element. This represents null set. For null set, we are using this symbol. It is called phi. It is called phi. This is the set which represents null set. So it is a null set. It is a null set. Set containing one element is called singleton set. Singleton set. Suppose we are writing a set like this. See now, these are called singleton sets. These are singleton sets. See now, these are singleton sets. In this set, minus 1 is an element. This set A is an element. Here 1 is an element. Here phi. Phi itself is an element here. Here 0 is an element. Another one I am writing here. It is a singleton set. It has one element. That element is the curly bracket. If I put one comma here, then it is not a singleton set. It is a set containing two elements. This is one element, this is another element. So these are some confusing things. I will discuss again in the next period just to see what do you mean by empty sets. Other two sets, finite sets and infinite sets. Next two are finite sets and infinite sets. Finite set means the set containing finite number of elements, and the set containing infinite number of elements. Here A is a set. It is written here, you see 1 2 3 4. N, it is written 1 2 3 and so on. See the difference between these two sets, set A and set B. Set N. A is a set, it has exactly 4 elements 1 2 3 4. Whereas N is a set containing infinite numbers of elements. Infinite numbers of elements. So it is A is finite set, N is infinite set. Suppose B, the set containing -1 and 1. It is a finite set. Then D, it is written as 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, and so on. It is an infinite set. So very simple thing I have discussed now. Empty set, finite set, and infinite set. Finite set means the set containing finite number of elements. Infinite set means the set containing infinite numbers of elements. Null set or empty set, the set containing no element. For set containing no element, we are using two symbols, either phi or curly bracket with no element. For empty set, we are using this symbol phi for empty set, and the bracket without any element, that is also symbol for empty set. The other name for empty set is null set or void set. Void set, null set means same as empty set. These are the three more basic concepts. The problems will be discussed in my next period. Now I want to close my class. Look at me here. Now the number is 27 so far as my laptop screen is concerned. Total present till now it is 28. 28. I expect you all should present from the beginning to end. Then you must follow each and every concept. Whatever problem I will discuss, you must note down it. The problems given to you, instantly you should solve it. By chance you are not able to solve, then after class you can see this video through YouTube. I am making it public. You can see this video if possible. Now I am proceeding very slowly. Some may feel bored. Don't be bored. You have patience and maintain it. You will follow each and every step of my subject. It is based on understanding. Give more emphasis to understanding, not to remember the facts. If you understand, easily you can remember the facts. Okay, thank you all. You all are listening to me. Once again, I thank you all. I expect your feedback. First, you write thank you so that I will take the attendance. How many of you are still with me in my WhatsApp group? In our WhatsApp group, you may write thank you or here live chat so that I will count how many of you are present. Okay. Once again, I will say welcome to the newcomer. The class may be interesting, may not be interesting from the beginning to end. Have patience and listen mindfully. All category of student will follow it. Thank you. Have a nice day.